Good morning, everybody. This is Brittany at Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. And I wanted to show everybody who went on funcation. Hi, big boy. Oh, and he's having a conversation with Miss Maya, it looks like. Here's Maya. Good morning, Noor and Vicky. So Mr. Manny went on funcation. I don't know if he went Friday or Saturday. I'm not positive. Those are both days that I'm not here. Good morning, Jenna and Karen. Hello, Anna. Hi, sir. You're wearing yourself a nice little path over here. Have you not seen a cougar before? Morning, Judy. Yep, just starting my week off. My first live here this week, and I figured everybody wanted to know who went on funcation, and when I left on Thursday, nobody had gone on funcation yet. And then I got an update over the weekend that Mr. Manny was out here. So funcation is a 22,000 square foot enclosure, so you can kind of see some of it anyway. That's his feeding lock out there. That's where he'll get breakfast. Good morning, Diana. Hey, Steve. Yeah, he really is watching Miss Maya quite a bit. Hello, Kim. So Mr. Manny is out there enjoying all of this extra space. Hey, Paula. Here he goes. It's kind of amazing. In his other enclosure, he never wanders that far away. I'm kind of wondering what he's up to. Just kind of wondering. Thank you, Paula, for your donation. Good morning, Carol. Just checking in on Manny. I found out he went on funcation over the weekend. It was originally Riza's turn, but with Riza being the age that she is and all the issues that she just went through in the hospital and having stitches, she took it upon herself to decide not to go. Thank you, Lynette, for your donation, which I can't blame her. She made it all the way to the tunnel door for Catherine on Thursday and then was like, nope. Here's a cart. It's gonna be sneaky. It's just interns putting out tour water. This is actually at least the second time that Manny has been out. He went on funcation. He's right under that platform now. He went on funcation shortly after he was out of quarantine when he arrived last December. This is Manny Jaguar out on funcation. So funcation again is a 22,000 square foot enclosure that basically the Jaguar and smaller get to rotate out here for 2 weeks at a time. And it's double, triple, or quadruple the size of their home enclosures. You can learn about all of our cage structures at bigcatrescue.org/cages. We are located in Tampa, Florida. It is beautiful, beautiful morning. It's right around 70 degrees with a really nice breeze this morning. Hello, Phoenix. Hello, Colleen. Yes, I heard that also the kittens are back in the cabana. We have a lot of live cameras that you guys can watch all the time. We've got the kitten cabana camera, which now there's activity in there again. We have Nikita Lioness. We have the boys at Tiger Lake, Seth and Hoover. Vacation rotation. You can watch all of those at bigcatcams.com. Just hanging out with Manny for a moment. over here. I don't think we talked to Miss Sundari much last week, so, and I see her up on her platform. So we'll walk over and say hi to her. Yes, happy Veterans Day. I know Veterans Day was yesterday, but today is the observed holiday. Figured that out real quick. It's kind of funny. My dad and my husband are both combat veterans, and I'm driving to work this morning like I always do, same time frame. And I got here like 15, almost 20 minutes earlier than normal, and I was like, what happened? Oh yeah, most people are off work today. Got here fast. Sunshine. Oh, you didn't have to come down. You looked so pretty up there. But you looked so pretty. There. You looked so pretty up there. Hi, lady. This is Sundari. Sundari is going to be celebrating a birthday in a few days. She is going to be 22 years old. I know, we're not supposed to talk about our ages, huh? Yeah. Yes, correct. I do not have a golf cart, so I'm on foot, so we will be just hanging out in specific areas. What are you doing, lady? She is a gorgeous girl. If you guys missed it, well, thank you, Lisa, for your donation. A week or two ago, one of her favorite keepers, Lauren, who is the coordinator today, I came out with her and she demonstrated how we're able to use retractable scratchers on some of the cats. And she showed us with Sundari. You're being frisky. She was really, really funny. Sundari has always kind of been indifferent with me. Not that she doesn't, you know, pine over seeing me like she does a few of the keepers, but she also doesn't like totally ignore me either. And we were fasting them a month or so ago for, they get flea treatments and... Are you gonna stay on that side? And I forget what it was. I think we were fasting for ivermectin. And so I was here on a Sunday, and that was the fasting day, so they didn't get breakfast, but I was cleaning in Leopards. And she just was hysterical. She chased me all over this enclosure. I've never seen her move like that. She'd run and actually jump up onto the side of the enclosure. She ran down off of her platform. It was insane. So this old gal has some spunk when she wants to. Are you being sneaky right now? I can't tell. I can't tell. But yes, so anyway, she had a great video with Lauren. Good morning, Robin. And it just shows the kind of trust that these cats can give their keepers if they really want to. You being crazy? Oh. Oh, I know. If you guys are just joining, this is Armani Leopard at Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. She's 21, but she'll be 22 years old in just a couple of days. And we actually started out saying hello to Manny Jaguar. And Manny is currently out in the Funcation enclosure. She acts like she's gonna get frisky again. Yeah, she would stalk me from behind the palmettos and then come running towards me. It was really silly. This is Miss Sundari. She's like, see you later. Let's go see. I keep seeing everybody mention Armani, and we are close to Armani as well. Yeah, there was a little glimpse of Maya Cougar in the beginning as well, because when I first walked up to Manny, he was kind of stalking Maya from across the way. So, which Maya didn't seem to care. I think I'd be terrified if I had Manny staring at me like that. buddy. So if you're new to us and you have any questions, please feel free to ask those. We have some moderators that are here. I knew she'd be down by lockout. So this is all of Armani's enclosure here. So you just saw Sundari leopard down in her enclosure. Oh. Oh. This is Armani. We'll get a little bit closer. Go behind the fence here. Hi, lady. Armani recently turned 21 years old also. Hi, baby girl. Whoa. Whoa. Good job. Yeah, anyone thinking our cages look too small, you gotta realize that I can only fit what I can fit on my screen. I could walk every single enclosure out here, but you'd all tell me how boring that was because you'd see a lot of empty cage. Sweet lady. And the reason that they're active and pacing and moving around a lot is because it's almost breakfast time. We feed every day here between 8 and 9 a.m. here in Tampa, Florida. Oh, so talkative, but Armani's cage goes all the way down there towards that hill. Den down there. You want to show him your enclosure? I mean, if you walked with me, I'd walk with you. No, you want to show him how far you can walk down there? No, see, because this is where breakfast is served. So you can see this little box off the side of her enclosure there. That is what we call a feeding lockout. There's a guillotine door there that's currently dropped. When her feeder comes around with all of her breakfast, she will put that food into the lockout there. Thank you, Joanna, for your donation. And then as soon as all the food is safely in her lockout, then they will open the door and she'll get breakfast. They don't usually follow the feeders for breakfast though, because a lot of times in the morning the keepers are training and learning how to feed, so putting them on live makes them a little nervous. And some of the cats get really distracted by me where they kind of want to pay more attention to me than eat, and that's not what we want to do. Yes, we do have public tours. We're open every day of the week besides Thursdays. They're guided tours. Oh, you learn all the cat stories and you get to walk the sanctuary with a guided tour guide, and that is at bigcatrescue.org/tickets. I know. Yeah, I just heard that they got 6 more tigers in Guatemala from, I believe, all from the same circus that the cats that we're getting, the 3 that we're getting. Which is amazing and sad all at the same time. I see you guys mentioning Natalia. Natalia's right here. I'm gonna keep my distance though. She's still technically needs to be on bed rest as much as a leopard can be. You can see she's walking pretty good. She's also excited for breakfast. Now she is purposely in a smaller bit of her enclosure where she doesn't have access to the larger area. And that's purely because she had an issue, I guess it's been well over a month ago, where she was going a little lame, so she obviously injured her back leg or foot or back, or we're not sure. We did x-rays. There wasn't a lot of proof as to what was causing the issue. So there's sweet Natalia. Mohammed, we are in Tampa, Florida in the United States. If you guys are just joining, this is Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. We started out with Manny Jaguar. We've seen Maya Cougar for a split second. We saw Sundari Leopard, and this is Armani Leopard. Yeah, the leopards have some amazing tails. And since we're in the area, let's go check in with Miss Nikita. I'm on foot, so we're just gonna see anybody that is close by. You can learn all about our cages at bigcatrescue.org/cages. See where Miss Lady is. Yep. So this is her roofed area. This is where her feeding lockout is. But it looks like she's probably still out in her open air section. Yeah, you can learn about every single cat here at bigcatrescue.org/catbio. Oh, hi, lady. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. Hi, baby girl. Hi. Hi, good morning. This is Nikita. She is our only lioness. We only have one male lion and one female lion. Nikita is 18 years old. Yippee girl. And you keep asking how tall our enclosures are, but they're all a little different, but you can count the squares. Those are 4-inch squares. That'll tell you how tall Nikita is. She's in an open roof section, which goes up pretty high and then curves inward. Does that feel good? We're robins. I know. I know, we're robins. Morning, everybody, and happy Veterans Day to any veterans that are watching. This is Miss Nikita. She is our lioness. Good evening, Sam. Thanks to everybody who's posting links for me today. Tracy, it wouldn't just be about the space we need to take in more cats. There's a lot of factors on how many cats we can rescue. And that is all about whether we have the manpower to take care of them, whether we have the finances to take care of them. We're on 67 acres we have under 70 cats at this point. 5 of those are rehab bobcats that should be released back into the wild. You keep walking away. You gonna get your ball? I'm not touching that other one. You be nice. She's gonna do her yoga. Gonna do your yoga with your ball. Yeah. We're gonna leave that blue ball alone though, okay? No messing with that one. And thank you to everybody who's donated, and thank you to everybody who's sharing these links. Anytime we go live and you share our live feed, it helps us reach new people we might not reach otherwise. It's very, very helpful. It's a free way you guys can help the cats. The other free thing you can do right now is our own Katie, one of our staff members, and her 2 adorable sons made a video for a contest for Giving Tuesday. You guys can vote every single day from now until December 7th. Just gonna get her tree. If any of you have that link to the video for Katie, you guys can go and vote on that every single day. You could help the cats win $10,000 just by voting, which is something free you can do. Did you get it? Perfect, thank you. I knew there was a short link, I just couldn't think of it. Votecats.com. You can vote every single day through December 7th. I had a lot of people asking me to send them out a daily reminder, and I'm like, good grief, I can barely remind myself to do that. I can't remind thousands of other people to do it. I'm like, set an alarm on your phone. I don't know. I can't do it. It's a very nice lady you're being today. A lot of people think she wants to be petted, but really she enjoys scratching on the fence. You can see how much hair it actually removes. So it's kind of a good thing for us because she kind of grooms and brushes herself, which is nice. You want to lay down? Yeah, let's lay down until breakfast comes. That would be awesome. Yeah, what a good baby. Yeah, a lot of people think when they're rubbing on the fence that they're asking us to pet them, but do you see those teeth? Those are probably 5 to 6 inch canines, if not bigger. Even if they accidentally hurt you, they could be put to death, and that's not a risk anyone here would be willing to take. It's a big lady. You know, one of our biggest things that we are trying to promote here is that these cats don't belong in private hands and they're not meant to be pets. So if we're sitting here petting them, we're doing the exact opposite, huh, Nikita? It defeats the whole purpose. Thank you guys for posting those links. I started my Monday morning contacting Amazon again about all of our copycat designs. So that's been fun. Over a month of back and forth. Hopefully we're finally getting somewhere though. So make sure when you guys shop on Amazon that you're definitely shopping at the Big Cat Rescue store. Our store has no other words in it. What was that? Being very good today, yes. Very calm. I know. Good morning, Karen. It's actually a very calm morning. I've hardly heard any radio calls. It's just everybody's just doing their thing. Keisha was up and all spry and excited for breakfast when Kitten Karma got to her. We're at Nikita Lioness right now. If you're just joining, we've seen Manny already. You guys can always watch these replays at facebook.com/Wildcat Walkabout. It's where all of my lives and Carol's lives, Carol's daily updates, they all post automatically there, so make sure you follow that channel. Well, thank you, Key. I appreciate you guys joining us in the morning. If I didn't have all of you who wanted to see these beautiful cats, I wouldn't be out here doing this. Oh, yep. So peaceful. So she is one of the cats on the explore.org cameras, so bigcatcams.com. You can watch Nikita there. She is being very patient today, Kathy. A lot of times she's walking back and forth and she gets grumbly. I think it's more when she actually hears the feeding cart. Yes, Carol, I agree. Thank goodness for these cats. What do you think? Should we go try to see if the cubs are out? I bet they're gonna be more insane than you. And if you can't get enough of the cats, you can always stream all of our YouTube videos. That's how I found Big Cat Rescue and got involved and learned everything I could about all the cats that were here and some of the past cats. If you go to bigcattv.com, you can watch all of those videos there. We also are a part of Instagram's new TV channel, IGTV. So I tend to post Afton's videos that she does for YouTube, along with other snippet videos, random videos, some of our 360 videos, All of that is on our IGTV. If you follow us on Instagram, it's instagram.com/bigcatrescue. Should we go see what your neighbors are up to? You're gonna put me to sleep. I kind of feel like I could go back to sleep watching you. What do you think? Yeah, that was a big smile. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, let's go see what your neighbors are doing. I haven't heard any feeding carts yet, so. Fumble with the gates. Yes, Tracy, if you shop on Amazon and you buy from our store, which is amazon.com/bigcatrescue, those funds do go to the cats. But if you just shop regularly on Amazon, just for any of your regular purchases, but you shop through smile.amazon.com, it is exactly like shopping regular Amazon, only you can choose Big Cat Rescue as your charity. We're gonna go in and see the cubs here. Hi! Hi, pretty. And if you choose Big Cat Rescue for your Amazon Smile charity, the cats get 0.5% of your purchase. So it's like a free donation. And it doesn't seem like much. A lot of people think, oh, they should offer you guys more, but with so many people shopping, it really does add up a lot for the cats. Hi! Hi, pretty. Where are you going? I'm gonna try every feeding lockout and be like, which one's gonna be where the food comes? Nope. So we have 3 cougar cubs. They're actually 13 years old, but they came to us when they were cubs. Yeah, if it's early in the morning and you see Big Cat Rescue answering questions, it's usually Carol. Hi. Hi, baby. So you got put all the way on the end. This is Aries. You can always tell Aries by that purr. Always tell Aries by that purr. So Aries, Orion, and Artemis live here together in this enclosure, but it's a really long, winding enclosure. I think I hear a feeding cart finally. I know. So handsome. They're siblings that were brought here when they were very, very young because a hunter shot and killed their mother. They were not able to be rehabbed for release back into the wild. It's lucky for them they didn't end up in a zoo or anywhere that would separate them or breed them for more lives in cages. Get to live here. I'm guessing the 3rd sibling is all the way down, closer to Priya. Look at that long tail. Very statuesque. Yeah, everybody always wants to know, how do you tell the 3 of them apart? Well, it is very tricky in the beginning, and it's also tricky seasonally, because sometimes Orion and Artemis start to look exactly the same size and weight. And then it's got even more confusing lately because Aries is finally back down to a good weight. He got a little chubby. So because of that, they all started being really difficult to tell apart. For me, I can tell them apart the best when I am actually the one coming to feed them, because they all three make completely different vocalizations. Obviously, again, Aries is a dead giveaway with the purring. Artemis makes really, really cute little chirping noises. And Orion kind of makes, his noises are actually kind of in between Artemis and Aries. It's very interesting. It takes a lot of practice. That's part of what you have to know as a keeper before you'd ever be signed off to clean them or feed them or enrich them. You've got to know who is who. Let's go find number 3. Yeah, I agree. I think Artemis, you can look right at Artemis and know that it's a pretty little girl with little eyelashes. Hi! I know. So this is Orion. The other dead giveaway is when I first walked up to Artemis, you saw how she immediately slinked away. If I don't have food or treats, then Artemis really isn't that interested in me. Lorraine, actually, Natalia was just on this live feed. You'll have to watch it from the beginning. So was Manny. So this is Orion. We're gonna wrap up this live feed here in just a second. So as I mentioned, make sure you go back and rewatch these at facebook.com/Wildcat Walkabout. I know. So you can kind of tell the difference already on Orion sounds versus, I guess Artemis didn't really chirp at us this morning, but the way she kind of slinked away, that tells a lot. Orion always looks surprised. That's another good way to tell. He's got wider eyes. Thank you, Sylvia, for your donation. And they're just very excited because it's breakfast time. There's Beth Ann, she's a master keeper. She's going over to Priya. Thank you, Nancy. I will definitely tell my husband thank you for his service. He was an Iraq and Afghanistan veteran. My dad was a Vietnam veteran. Orion's gonna be like, wait, so is there treats for me too? From a safe distance, we'll watch Priya. That way I don't feel like I'm distracting her. You'll see Beth Ann will remove the chicken wire that goes around her lockout. She will shovel about, I think Priya gets 8 pounds of food a day. She's another cat that it doesn't take much before she kind of gets a little overweight. Orion's like, anything? He'll be the next one. We pretty much go in order of lockouts, in order of cats. These cats are on the back route. We have 4 different feeding routes. Thank you. I really appreciate all the kind words about Instagram stories, IGTV. We've been working really hard to just post a lot of really new, unique content. I mean, I love looking through all the old photos of the cats as well, but Instagram is supposed to be instant. It's supposed to be now and current, so doing our best to keep that as current as possible. So you can see Beth Ann just raised the door for Priya. And Beth Ann is not inside a cage, she's outside of a cage. I'm just currently looking through cages. I kept telling him he was next. So much to say. Yes. Same deal, we're gonna back away. The Cougars are spring-loaded when it involves food, so pretty much the moment that they can pull the door, they're already trying to jump into the lockout. These guys are 13 years old. No, Lorraine, Manny has made hardly any noises other than the clicking of his teeth, or he kind of makes some grunting noises. He's rubbed his canine teeth on the wire a handful of times. Yeah, actually, I've never been a person on Twitter either, but I see the things that she posts, and yeah, Jen does a wonderful job. She's such a great asset for Big Cat Rescue. This is Orion getting breakfast. I don't know if I've ever tried to watch Orion eat. We'll give it like a second. So now you can see he's only in his feeding lockout. You already saw that he was in a much larger enclosure. So it's a red day. Orion got big hunks of red meat, as well as what we call mush, but it's basically a ground diet of beef containing the whole animal, so they get the organ meat and everything that they would get in the wild. So we jokingly call it their vegetables. Orion actually doesn't get bones in his food, so you won't hear that kind of crunching, but he is eating through multiple inches worth of red meat. That's a good question. How do we know how much to feed each cat? Well, our vets pay very, very close attention to that. We monitor their weight. We have charts that tell us how much to feed them each day of what type of food. If they've had dental issues or any other kind of health issues, that's when they become a special diet cat, where they don't get bones or they get their meat cut up in much smaller pieces. Depends on each and every cat, because again, out of these three siblings, Aries will eat the most and gain the most weight. He's also the least active generally. And again, they're captive cats, so it's not like they can roam hundreds of square miles a day and, you know, get the exercise they need. Thank you, Lara, for your donation. And Orion is a mush snob. Usually he'll eat about maybe half or a third of the mush that we give him, but he's always like, nope, I'm gonna wait and see if they bring me anything else before I eat this. And if and when they do leave food behind, we gather all of it up, we put it back in their food container, we take it back to food prep, and it gets weighed and measured, and then we record every little detail about what was left behind. Feeding time is our best time to observe the cats because, again, they come really close to us, they stay for a long period of time, they're in that smaller area, so we can walk all the way around them. It's our best way for us to check are they chewing on both sides? Are they acting like they have any dental issues? Are they walking on all 4 feet? Are they holding a paw up? Do they have hot spots or any other issue? All of that gets recorded and it goes straight to the vet group. Yes, the cubs, the 13-year-old cubs, are excellent at operant. All 3 of them do really, really well. Good job, bud. You actually did really good. Yeah, they are still very overly excited, but sometimes it depends on the keeper, because I did a lot of my operant sign-offs with these guys because we don't have that many cougars, and when I would watch like Aries act a fool to somebody else, he didn't do it to me. So you just never know. Day to day is a little different. Good job, bud. Well, I have not shown you guys a tiger yet today, so let's go end this with Priya. Correct, yeah, most of these cats were born in cages. The exception would be the cubs. However, they were from a state where it wasn't legal for you to rehab and release. But if they were born in cages or raised in cages, they can never go free. They all have very large enclosures. I just walked all the way around the cubs. Priya, how was breakfast? Hi, lady. How was breakfast? See, it's bath time. Excuse you. This is Priya. It's bath time for Priya. She just had her breakfast. And this is where we will say goodbye. So if I missed any questions, I'll reach out to you guys. I always go back to my desk and comb through the comments. I like to see what you guys say, and I miss a lot of it because I'm either watching the cat or watching where I'm walking. But it helps me get to know you guys a little bit better and what kinds of questions you're asking. And then I can familiarize myself with your names, and makes these lives easier. Hey, lady. You gonna make me walk around? No? Oh, no? No walking around? No. She's gonna go out to her open air section, most likely. So you can see she's got doorways. Oh, no, she's just gonna come over here. Okay. Okay. Bath time in a new location. But she has all that space that you see out behind her as well. It's just tunnels and doors. It's easy. We can shift them around if we ever need to go in the enclosure for maintenance or cleaning. Well, thank you all for joining me. I hope you all have a great day. Happy Veterans Day if that applies to you. Make sure you check in on all the veterans in your life. This time of year can be difficult for some. Hi. No. This is Priya. Learn all about all of our cats at bigcatrescue.org/catbio. Oh my goodness. Oh, for heaven's sakes. You're a wild one. No. All right, everybody. Well, thank you. I'm sure I will be seeing you all again soon, or definitely tomorrow.